Hi everyone. Normally I don't do reviews of potential employers, but I felt that it was necessary to do so. Okay, so I recently had a pretty bad experience with an employer, which left me to try to rebound and try to get my life back together really fast. I applied for a job from my Facebook group. I have a Facebook group called Jobs in Farang. My group is unique because my group caters to foreigners. Most of the groups that say like jobs in Bangkok have all jobs for Thai nationals. There's no job for foreigners. Due to the headache of having to get visas, most people prefer to just hire locally. So my job, well, not my job, my group, we help you to find jobs, if you're not from Thailand. This job came up, and I thought that it'd be a really good job. I'd been out of work since June, and I was really looking to, get a job before my visa expired. I was running out of money too. So, okay, I applied for the job. Same day I get a call, asking me if I'm interested in the position, telling me a little bit about it. I of course accept, and say that I'd like to interview, and I go and I interview, and I'm told that I'm the perfect candidate for the position, which is great. I'm like, okay, thanks, they tell me that the job is in Sarbury, which is said in the post, so I'm not really surprised. Sarbury is an hour away from Bangkok, which to me is not a big deal. She asked if I had a car. I told her, yeah, I drive. Then she said, okay, well, I'd like to take you to go and do a demo for the client. So I went, I did the demo, and yeah, so did the demo. It went off really well. All of the students like me. They like interacting with me. I speak English so that they can understand, but I don't speak to them like they're idiots. And my Thai is pretty good, so it makes it easier to explain some things. So everything went well. I was told on Friday that I had the job. So I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Everything seems to be looking up. Then, on Sunday, I get a message online saying that they don't want to hire me because it's hard to get in touch with me. Now, I told Jenna, who's one of the co-owners, it's like I guess the actual owner's daughter. I told her that right now, I'm running low on funds, so I can't afford to pay my phone bill. I have post pay, which is pay, I guess, every month with the phone company. For I have AIS, so I haven't paid the bill yet. So I don't have internet and I don't have phone. So I told her I have Wi-Fi at home. You can try calling me online or try messaging me online. If I'm not in, I won't have internet. So when I get back, I'll call you back or a message. Told her that. She said that's not a problem. We've been corresponding back and forth via line. For the most part, I've been able to, communicate with her because I don't go anywhere. I don't really have any money, so I stay in. Friday, we were supposed to meet on Sunday. We planned to meet on Sunday to go over the contract, to meet her boyfriend who's working for the same client so he can give me some pointers. I got food poisoning. I told her that I wasn't feeling well. I asked, if we can do it tomorrow, and she said, well, she's going to be busy tomorrow, and I said, okay, fine. I said, then, when is good for you? She said, oh, Tuesday or Wednesday? I said, okay, fine. I said, I will make sure that I'm available Tuesday or Wednesday for you, definitely. You'll be able to reach me, and I'll look forward to coming in to meet you and to sign the contract. So then, I get the message on Monday, which is today, telling me that, it's hard to get in contact with me. Seriously? Like, come on. I find it hard to believe that people play stupid and they take pride in it. It's like they're prideful when it comes to anything else. You can't insult anything. But playing stupid, they expect you to believe that they're fucking dumb. It is amazing. It is amazing. She's telling me that it's hard to get in contact. Well, yeah, I haven't paid my phone bill. How can you get in contact with me when I'm out, when you know that I'm probably going to be out getting stuff together? Makes no sense. I did tell her that, at the end of the month, my phone bill would be paid and everything would be normal. I'd be a normal person with a working phone and 3G being able to run around and do stuff. I did tell her that. So then, excuses, excuses, excuses is pretty much it. It sums up everything. So let's go over the excuses. First, the excuse was that it was me not having a working phone. That wasn't a good enough excuse. The excuse became, well, actually, what really did happen was we decided, to postpone the contract with this client, because, of the location. I'm like, there's no foreigners that live in Salisbury, really. If you find a foreigner that lives in a small town like that, normally he's a retiree. He ain't looking to work. So it's like, come on, why are we BSing? Why don't you just really say what's on your mind? Then it became Salisbury, the location of the client. Oh, they didn't know that you were in Bangkok. That was the first thing that we talked about when I went to the job interview was where I was located. That I live in Rama 9. So are you stupid? You're so stupid that you wouldn't tell the client that, hey, the consultant that you're getting, the teacher that you're getting to come and teach you some corporate English is in Bangkok. You didn't tell them that, so that they could kind of decline right then and there instead of you wasting my fucking time. It's amazing. I find it hard to believe that this chick is that stupid. I think honestly that there's something else that's underlying. There's another underlying problem. Maybe I wasn't the first candidate for this position. Maybe their first choice became available and they needed an excuse to railroad me. And the thing about the culture here is that people cannot just be honest. People will tell you some fucking whacked out stories, and that's what I got here. Instead of just giving the real reason, they string me along, waste my time, and then can't even give me a straight up reason as to why they no longer want to hire me. I've heard a lot of fucking stories, but normally it's one story. This chick told me like 3 or 4 different stories. Then I talked to her boyfriend and she told him a bunch of stories. Because they're together, he doesn't want to really, say, hey, babe, that makes no sense. But he told me that it doesn't make any sense. But he tried talking to her, you know? So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I found myself having to look for a company that is looking for someone to start the first of this month, just because I've been screwed over. So it's amazing. I kind of count my blessings because of these people. So this is the chick right here. Let me go back so you can see her, Jenna. If these people were to have been playing these games, fucking with me now, just imagine what it would have been like when they started paying me and they started fucking with my money. So I guess I can count my blessings, that I found out now that lying is a part of Texan Talk's corporate culture, and I was able to, you know, find another employer. So I count my blessings, because my God, 4 different excuses, and you could tell when someone's lying to you and they're not good at lying, they're not confident in what they say and they don't believe what they say. You know, it's amazing. Her boyfriend was kind of the go between because she's a mixed breed. Her dad's American and her mom is Thai, but she's still Thai. Thais don't like confrontation. So I had to talk to her boyfriend. Then, she had to talk to her boyfriend and he had to relay to me what was being said, because, she's bad at lying. She'd rather for her boyfriend to lie to me. And, I give him credit. He's not a type of person that bullshits. He told me straight up that, it's fucked up, but this is what she said. He wasn't gonna fucking take any type of ass chewing for her being a dumbass. So, I give him a lot of credit for that. But for the most part, be careful. When working for these little private English schools, you have to be careful because, in a sense, they're an agency. So they get paid by the client and they pay you. So normally, when parties part ways, the employee ends up with missing pay. So, when you see signs that stuff isn't going right, try to just avoid it altogether. There was one other company near Nonthaburi that I walked into the office. I didn't feel comfortable with the lady. The lady seemed to be too aggressive. And, I've heard things about her. I figured I would go give her a shot, but she seemed really, really, really aggressive. She was wanting me to go to a school that wasn't on the ad. The school is supposed to be in Bangkok. The lady told me on the phone it's near Rama 9. I said, okay, great. Where's your office? My office is here, near Nonthaburi. I said, okay. Then, okay, when I went to the office, I found out that the school is near the King's Palace, near Khao in that area. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's far. I can't go from Rama 9 there every day. Come on. Okay, okay. Well, can you go and do a demo teaching today and tomorrow, and then I will look for another school for you? So no, why am I gonna demo teach when I don't have a job? Well, if you demo good, and I find something later, the lady's trying to get me for free labor. That school is on her ass about not having a teacher. So she's trying to find a substitute. So I'm supposed to work and not get paid. Hell no. So I said, no, you know what? Thank you very much. Thank you for seeing me. Have a great day. And that's pretty much the situation. So, you got to be really careful. If you can get hired on directly by a school, that's better than having a go between because, this culture, this being a developing country, people tend to they're sociopaths pretty much. They have no empathy. They only care about themselves. And, I find myself in that situation, dealing with text and talk. So, be careful. Yeah. So yeah. So, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it. So, be very careful. This company I wouldn't recommend just for the simple fact that, they're not straight with me. How can you trust them to be straight with you? I know it sounds like I'm being bitter, but that's just the reality of the matter. That's just the reality of the matter. So it's good to find out now than to find out later. So that's pretty much it. So I don't do these review videos often unless I feel a company is really, really messed up and that I have to kind of warn the public to be careful. I'm not saying stay away, but be careful. With a company like this, if you plan on quitting, I would quit after I get my paycheck. Don't let them know that you're going to be quitting. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. So, okay, that's it.